Good morning. My name is Carlos, and for this project from MMS 198, I want to show you how to check your IP address. Now, checking the IP address is vital, especially when you are encountering a connection problem, because that information will tell you where the problem is coming from. If there is a problem with your system, if there is a problem with your provider, or if there is a wiring issue, then you can easily detect what's going on. Now, checking the IP address, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of ways how to check it, but then the easiest is for you to hit the Windows key on your keyboard. That is the key that has the Windows logo, and then press R for Romeo. It's going to give you a small window. You can type CMD, hit OK, or press Enter. It's going to give you a black window. We call it the C prompt. In here, you can type ipconfig, short for IP configuration. Once you hit enter, it's going to give you a bunch of things. But what you have to understand is you have to look for this information over here. It says 192.168.1.4. Now, most of the time, when the IP is 192, then that means that there is a connection going on because that is a valid IP address. But there are some cases wherein your IP is 192, but then you don't have a connection or you can't even browse. That is the issue wherein you have to recheck your inside wiring, you have to check your firewall settings, you have to check your network drivers if they are working, and then if it's not a problem inside your house, if it's not your system, then it might be a connection problem that concerns your ISP or your internet service provider. And then that way you have to call their customer service or their technical support. But then most of the time, if the IP is 192, if it starts with 192, then you have a valid IP address, then it means that you should be having the connection.